I'm Rebecca Green. I'll be doing your play-by-play. Today we have a great matchup with East Longmeadow Spartans and Holyoke Knights. The teams are pumped up tonight, cheering very loud. And East Longmeadow will be serving first. We have number 7, Wes Olin. Both teams ready. Ball goes up. Passes to Holyoke, sets up the middle, tips it over. East Longmeadow gets it. And a spike. And a kill for East Longmeadow. Olin again serving. The ball goes up. Holyoke gets it. A push over. Sets up to the outside. Holyoke sets up the middle to give it a push, but East Longmeadow gets it. A hit over. Holyoke gets it, and a spike that's out of bounds, so East Longmeadow gets a point. That was a great back and forth match. Wes Olin again serving. And it's into the net, so Holyoke gets that point. We have number 9 serving for Holyoke. Ball goes up. East Longmeadow gets it. Setter setting up outside. And it's a kill. Point goes to East Longmeadow. So far, both teams are off to a great start. A lot of energy on the court today. And right now is serving David Becker. Ball goes up. And the refs call it out of bounds, so the point goes to Holyoke. The score right now at 3-2, East Longmeadow in the lead. We have number 5 serving for Holyoke. Ball goes up. It's a long one, but East Longmeadow gets it. Bumps it over to the outside. Number 12 bumps it over, Riley Held. Holyoke gets it. A little tip. Oh, and the tip worked for Holyoke. Ball goes up. East Longmeadow sets it up to the outside. And they get a kill. Holyoke tried to block that one, but it went out of bounds. So point goes to East Longmeadow. Right now for East Longmeadow, we have Alec Hill serving. Ball goes up. East Longmeadow passes it. Setter tries to set up, but carries the ball, so East Longmeadow gets that point. The score is now 5-3 with East Longmeadow up by 2. Alec Hills with a nice serve. Holyoke tips it over again. East Longmeadow with a spike, but out of bounds. Holyoke gets that point. Number 16 serving for Holyoke. Ball goes up. A short serve, which is very tricky to get. But the libero for East Longmeadow gets it over. Tipped over by Holyoke. And right side is going to hit that for East Longmeadow and gets the kill. East Longmeadow, number 21, Nicholas Demarest, is serving. Nice serve. He makes it look easy. Holyoke gets it with a push over. Sets up outside. And a kill. East Longmeadow gets the point. Again, Demers with the serve, but it goes out of bounds, so Holyoke gets that. The score is now 7-5 with East Longmeadow up by 2. Holyoke's number 10 is serving right now. East Longmeadow gets it. Ooh, and a tight play by East Longmeadow, but they got the kill. East Longmeadow's Riley Held is serving. Nice serve, very powerful one. And oh, Holyoke gets it over. East Longmeadow tries, but cannot make it. So Holyoke gets that point. Number 6 for Holyoke is serving. Nice serve. Almost hits the ceiling, but it doesn't. And the ref is calling that Holyoke hit the net. So it goes to East Longmeadow. This is Nick serving for East Longmeadow. Oh, so close, but Holyoke gets this point. Holyoke's number 18 is serving now. Close matchup. Score is at 9-7 with East Longmeadow in the lead by 2. Scratch that, in the lead by 1, as Holyoke just got an ace off that serve. Holyoke serves again. A nice short serve that bounces off the net. And East Longmeadow pushes it over. Holyoke gets it. Sets up middle for a spike, but East Longmeadow will return it. Sets up the outside, spikes it, and gets the kill. East Longmeadow gets the point. Score is now 10-8. East Longmeadow in the lead by 2. Very close match. Number 7, Wes Olin is back serving. Nice jump serve. Holyoke gets it, sets up the middle, and it's a tip. But it bounces off East Longmeadow's shoulder, so it goes over. Holyoke gets it with a push. A far push. East Longmeadow gets it, sets up. The refs call it a carry, so Holyoke will get that point. Holyoke's number 1 is serving. East Longmeadow gets it, sets up right side with a spike that goes out of bounds, so Holyoke gets the point. The game is now tied at 10-10. It could be anyone's game at this moment. Holyoke serves into the net, so East Longmeadow gets the point. Number 23, David Becker is serving. Oh, it must have slipped because Holyoke gets that point. Holyoke's number 5 is serving. Ball goes up. East Longmeadow sets up outside. Holyoke is also setting up the outside for a kill, but goes out of bounds, so East Longmeadow gets that point. East Longmeadow is only up by 1 point, still anyone's game. Both teams are going to have to keep their stamina. Number 16, Alec Hills for East Longmeadow is serving. And the refs are calling that Holyoke is out of rotation. They're still trying to figure out rotation at this moment. Rotation is crucial in volleyball. You have a specific place to stand, and if you're not in that spot, the refs will call you out and you will lose the point. But good thing is the refs will correct you. So East Longmeadow gets the point. Again, Alec Hills with the serve. Holyoke gets it, nice pass. They're going to have to bump this one over. Couldn't set anyone up. East Long Meadow gets it with a nice save. Sets up right side for a push. And great placement on that push. East Long Meadow gets the point. East Long Meadow taking the lead at 14-11. Again, Alec Hills with the serve. A short serve that gets them another point. East Long Meadow is on a roll right now. The score at 15-11. Ball goes up. Holyoke gets it with a nice pass. With a push. Oh, not a push, a tip. The tip worked, it even fooled me out. But East Long Meadow gets it. Great hustle. Holyoke gets it with another push, a long one this time. Sets up the back. And what a kill. Holyoke, great hustle by diving, but East Long Meadow gets the point. And a quick timeout. We'll take a break. Stay tuned.
Sports fans, stay in touch with all of East Long Meadow High School sports by following us on Twitter using our handle @LCatSports.
And we're back. Number 16 serving. Holyoke gets it. Sets up the middle. Who pushes it over? East Long Meadow sets up the middle too for a tip. And the refs are calling that East Long Meadow hit the net. So it's Holyoke's point. Still a close game at 16-12. East Long Meadow ahead. Number 16 serving for Holyoke. Ball goes up. A short serve. And the ref called Holyoke for touching the net, so East Long Meadow gets that point. We have number 21, Nicholas Demurst, serving. Holyoke gets it with a nice pass by the libero, bumps it over. East Long Meadow sets up outside with a nice spike. East Long Meadow gets that point. Great placement there. Again, Nicholas Demarest is serving. Ball goes up. Holyoke is going to hit it over by the middle. East Long Meadow gets it close to the net. Very tricky. Oh, nice save by Holyoke. It's going to be pushed over. East Long Meadow sets up the middle with a little bump. Very close match. Back and forth. East Long Meadow bumps it over. Holyoke bumps it over. East Long Meadow sets up the back. Wow, great defense by Holyoke, and that will work for them. The defense helped them, and they get the point. Plays like that are close to the net are very hard to read and very hard to play. This is number 10 serving for Holyoke. Powerful serve. East Long Meadow sets up the outside, who spikes it and gets the kill. Number 12, Riley Held, is serving for East Long Meadow. Ball goes up, and he gets an ace because Holyoke shanked the ball, so a point goes to East Long Meadow. The score at 20-13. The Spartans in the lead. Riley Held with the serve, ball goes up, different placement this time, and again, another ace. Holyoke cannot have East Long Meadow get any more points, as the score is 21-13. The ref was calling the bump out of bounds, so East Long Meadow gets the point. again with Nick. Oh, Riley Held serving. Oh, another play close to the net. So Holyoke gets the point. Number 6 serving for Holyoke. And into the net. The ball will now go to East Longmeadow, who only needs 2 more points to win this game. This is Nick serving for East Longmeadow. He looks focused and the ball goes up. Holyoke gets it with a little tip over, but East Longmeadow does the same, tips it right over. And Holyoke tries to get over, but lack of communication did not work. East Longmeadow needs only 1 more point to win this game. But a timeout is called, so we'll take a little break until the end of this game. Stay tuned.
And don't forget, you can watch our complete lineup of LCAT Sports anytime on any device by watching LCAT's YouTube channel, LCAT 01028. Subscribe to our page to stay up to date with sports games, meetings, concerts, and town events. All available wherever you are, whenever you want. That's LCAT 01028 at youtube.com.
This is Nick serving. He only needs 1 more point. Ball goes up. And it is out of bounds, so Holyoke gets the point. Holyoke's number 18 is serving. The ball goes up. Short serve. Longmeadow sets up the middle and gets the kill to win the match. The final score at 25-15. And we'll take a quick break before the next game. Stay tuned.
Today's game is brought to you in part by the Real Estate Market Center, located on North Main Street in East Longmeadow. Whether you are thinking of buying or selling a home, please consider calling Michael Roby at the Real Estate Market Center. This game is also brought to you by Holly's Auto Repair. Full-service repairs on foreign and domestic cars and complete auto service. That's Holly's Auto Repair, located on Shaker Road in East Longmeadow.
And we're back with game number 2, East Longmeadow Spartans against Holyoke Knights. East Longmeadow won the first game, and now we're on to the second game.
Let's go, Knights!
The first game was very close, so let's see how this one goes. We have Holyoke serving first. The ball goes up. East Longmeadow, nice pass to the setter who sets up middle. Holyoke gets it, sets up middle also with the spike, but East Longmeadow blocks it. And East Longmeadow gets the point. This is number 23, David Becker serving for East Longmeadow. We have a jump serve there that goes into the net, so Holyoke's point. Tied game at 1-1. Holyoke serves, the ball goes up. East Longmeadow libero gets it. Sets up the outside. Holyoke gets it back. With a push over. East Longmeadow sets up right side and it goes into the net. So Holyoke gets the point.
Let's go, Knights!
Substitute for Holyoke. And the game will continue. Holyoke serving. Whoop, good hustle by East Longmeadow who gets it back. Holyoke sets up outside with a push. East Longmeadow also sets up outside with a tip. Another tip over by Holyoke. And Riley Held spiked it for East Longmeadow. Holyoke tips it and gets the point for that one. East Longmeadow couldn't block it. Holyoke now takes the lead at 3-1. The ball goes up. And goes out of bounds. East Longmeadow libero almost went for it, but knew not to. So East Longmeadow gets the point. Alec Hills is serving for East Longmeadow. Nice long serve. Holyoke gets it to set up the outside. The kill goes out of bounds. The score now at 3-3. Ball goes up. A short serve there. Holyoke pushes it back to East Longmeadow. Outside sets up with a kill. East Longmeadow gets it. That was Riley Held. Alec Hills, ball goes up. Holyoke had to get low to dig that one up. And Holyoke's spike goes out of bounds, so East Longmeadow gets the point. The score now at 5-3. East Longmeadow in the lead. Ball goes up. Holyoke passes to the setter. And it's called a carry. So East Longmeadow gets the point.
Come on, Holyoke!
Another substitution for Holyoke.
Come on, Holyoke!
Ball goes up. Couldn't even hear the players scream, ball goes up. Holyoke tried to get that spike, but it goes into the net. Another one for East Longmeadow. The Spartans take the lead at 7-3. Ball's up with a long serve this time. Holyoke sets up the outside. A nice spike. East Longmeadow gets it back. Also sets up the outside. But it goes out of bounds. So Holyoke has a chance to take back the game. This is number 5 serving for Holyoke. Ball goes up. And up. East Longmeadow was not able to get that one over. Holyoke serves. And Holyoke gets the ace. Ball goes up. And the refs called it in. So Holyoke gets the point. The game now tied at 7-7. Quick comeback for Holyoke. Ball goes up. East Longmeadow gets it. Sets up the outside. Who hits it? But Holyoke was able to retrieve it. Spikes. Just a great back and forth match going on. Good hustle by Holyoke, but could not make it back. The point goes to East Longmeadow. Nicholas Demarest is serving now for East Longmeadow. Ball goes up. Short serve. And Holyoke's player one-handedly just got it right over. Number 12, Riley Howell tried to spike it over, but it hit the antenna, which means out of bounds. So Holyoke gets the point. The libero now serving for Holyoke, number 12. The game now tied 8-8. Serve goes up. It's going to be tipped over by East Longmeadow, and that play works for them as they get the point. Riley Hell serves. Holyoke is again called for carry, so the point goes to East Longmeadow.
Let's go, Holyoke.
East Longmeadow again with the serve. Very close to the net, and it goes over. East Longmeadow tries to get it back. It goes out. Oh, they're saying Holyoke tipped it, so East Longmeadow gets the point. A very close call. Riley Held again serving. Holyoke got it close to the net, was able to retrieve it. Oh, too many touches for East Longmeadow, so Holyoke gets the point. Again, a very close game, 11-9. Holyoke's number 10 is serving. Ball goes over. Labaro gets it, sets it up to the back. Outside spikes it. And with a kill, East Longmeadow gets the point. The game now at 12-9. East Longmeadow in the lead. This is number 30, Justin Williams serving. Ball goes up. Holyoke passes to the setter, who's going to push it over. East Longmeadow sets up the outside with a spike. And it's out of bounds, so Holyoke gets the point. Number 6 for Holyoke, serving. Ball into the net, so East Longmeadow gets the point.
Let's go, Holyoke.
The score now at 13-10, East Longmeadow in the lead. This was Wes Olin serving. Holyoke sets up the libero, who pushes it over, but is called for a carry, so East Longmeadow gets the point. Wes Olin again with the serve. Jump serve there. Wow. Holyoke gets it back with a pass very close to the net, and East Longmeadow is able to spike it over. Wes Olin again with the jump serve. Holyoke sets it up. It's going to be, wow, a back set over. Nice hustle by East Longmeadow. A little chaos, but it worked. Holyoke spikes and it goes out of bounds, so the point goes to East Longmeadow.
Hey, let's go, Tyler.
The Spartans are now up by 6 points, 16-10. And a timeout is called by Holyoke. We'll take a break.
Looking for the latest news in East Longmeadow? Tune into LCAT News for updates on what's happening inside town government, up-to-the-minute information on local events and breaking news. Check out LCAT 01028 on YouTube.com or tune in each night at 7 p.m. on channel 191. LCAT News Update for all the news you need to know.
And we're back from the timeout. East Longmeadow up by 6 points. Wes Olin with the serve. Holyoke gets it. It's going to be a bump over. Spartans set up the right side with a spike. And wow, nice effort by Holyoke. The chaos worked, and it went into great placement, so Holyoke gets the point. Holyoke's number 18 is serving. Longmeadow passes to the setter, who sets up right side with another spike. Holyoke gets it. A spike on them, and it's a kill. Number 16 on Holyoke.
Good hit, Hanjo.
Another close game at 16-12. Spartans in the lead. Number 18 for Holyoke serving. A tight play, and 21 spikes it. Holyoke gets it back. A push. East Long Meadow sets up right side, but they're also called for a carry. A lot of carries this game. Holyoke serving. East Long Meadow passes to the setter who sets up middle for the kill, and they get it. The score now at 17-13. Spartans take the lead. This is Dave Becker serving. Ball goes up. They all make it look so easy. And outside's trying to bump it over, but does not make it, so East Long Meadow gets it. Again, Dave Becker. A long serve that goes out of bounds, so Holyoke gets the point. Holyoke's number 1 is serving. Also a long serve that goes out of bounds. Back to Spartans ball. The score now at 19-14. Spartans in the lead. Alec Hills is serving now for East Long Meadow. Holyoke passes to not the setter, but outside hits it and gets the point. Good placement by Holyoke. Holyoke slowly coming back in this game. Holyoke serves. Libero gets it. And nice hustle by East Long Meadow. Holyoke sets up outside. And it's a kill for them. Number 10 for Holyoke gets the kill. Holyoke serves. And out of bounds. East Long Meadow, Nick Demarest is serving. And another long serve. This is back and forth today with the long serves going out of bounds. They must have had too many Wheaties. Bad joke. All right, the libero is serving for Holyoke. The score at 20-17. Ball goes up. East Long Meadow libero gets it. Setter setting up the back. Holyoke is going to tip it over, and that's going to work for them. Holyoke is only down by 2 points. A very close game. Holyoke again serves. Wow. Tight serve, but East Long Meadow gets it with a push over. Holyoke sets up the outside, who also tips it over. And Wes Olin with the push. Holyoke spikes. A great back and forth game right here. Whoop. East Long Meadow spikes, but Holyoke is able to block it. Wes Olin with the spike. And again, great defense by Holyoke. Great defense by East Long Meadow. This is back and forth right here. And oh no, number 23, Dave Becker spikes, but it hits the antenna, so Holyoke gets the point. A very exciting play right there. So now Holyoke is only down by 1 point. Serve is a long one. East Long Meadow bumps it, and it's going to be a back set over. Holyoke sets up outside with another tip. Those are hard to get. East Long Meadow tried to get it, but it's out of bounds. The score is now tied at 20-20. Both teams are pumped up right now. I really want to win this game. Holyoke serves. Oh no, East Long Meadow lack of communication, which makes Holyoke get the point. Holyoke is now in the lead, 21-20. Holyoke serves. East Long Meadow sets up the back. with a great kill by Nicholas Demarest. Great job by both teams. Again, it is tied 21-21. This is Riley Held serving. Nice short serve. Sets up outside. A short spike. East Longmeadow is also going to spike it. Great defense by Holyoke. A little push over. East Longmeadow is able to get it. Sets up outside. Very close to the net. Tough call. But East Longmeadow gets it. I've got to say, great defense by both teams. Riley Held serving. Holyoke's able to get it back. Sets up the middle. East Longmeadow with a push.
Come on, Holyoke.
And Holyoke's middle bumps it over. A long bump. East Longmeadow is able to get it. Sets up middle. And a very close game. Close to the net. East Longmeadow was called for a carry on the defensive play, so Holyoke gets the point. The score tied again at 22-22. See East Longmeadow ready for serve receive, down low. The libero gets it, and it's going to be a bump over that doesn't go over, so Holyoke gets it. Is now in the lead by 1 point, 23-22. Substitution for Holyoke. Number 1 is going in for number 9.
Let's go, Joel.
A very exciting game. Holyoke only needs 2 more points to win. And, it barely touched the ceiling. Close one. East Longmeadow sets up the outside, but Holyoke was able to bump it up. Holyoke with the push. West Owen with the hit. Holyoke sets up the middle. And I don't know if they're going to... Oh, they called that out. So East Longmeadow gets the point. Tough call by the refs. I couldn't even make that call. Both teams getting ready. Number 30, Justin Williams serving. The score 23-23. And the serve is short. So Holyoke gets the point. 24-23. This couldn't be any closer. Holyoke only needs 1 more point to win, as East Longmeadow only needs 2. East Longmeadow bumps it, serves to the outside with a spike. And a kill. East Longmeadow gets the point with, again, a tie score at 24-24. Could be anybody's game. Okay. So now they have to win by 2, since you cannot win by 1 in volleyball. Well, back and forth this game goes. So now Holyoke gets the ball. So what's going to happen is whatever team has 2 points over the other team will win. Holyoke serves. A short serve. East Longmeadow sets up the outside with a kill. Again, tied score, 25-25. This is Dave Becker serving for East Longmeadow. Powerful serve there. I could feel that one. Holyoke goes for the tip, but East Longmeadow was able to block it. So East Longmeadow now takes the lead at 26-25. A timeout is called by Holyoke. Crazy game. We'll be right back. Back from the timeout, Dave Becker is serving. The score at 26-25. Spartans in the lead. Very close game. Holyoke sets up the middle for a push. A long push at that one. East Longmeadow gets it. Sets up the outside with a spike. But Holyoke gets it over, but it hits the ceiling, so that counts as out of bounds. So East Longmeadow wins this game at 27-25. Great job to both teams. That was a fun and exciting game. I was very glad I'm here for this and commentating. Great stuff. Stay tuned for next game.
Today's game is brought to you in part by the Real Estate Market Center, located on North Main Street in East Longmeadow. Whether you are thinking of buying or selling a home, please consider calling Michael Roby at the Real Estate Market Center. This game is also brought to you by Holly's Auto Repair. Full service repairs on foreign and domestic cars and complete auto service. That's Holly's Auto Repair, located on Shaker Road in East Longmeadow.
All right, we are on the third game. East Longmeadow won the first two games, but they were both close, still anybody's game. West Olin serves. Nice jump serve there. Holyoke gets it, sets up the middle, and Holyoke's middle did that one lefty, impressive. And Holyoke pushes the ball long. East Longmeadow gets it, sets up the back, West Olin with the push. Holyoke with a high pass and communication problems that will kill you. East Longmeadow gets the point. Again, West Olin serving. And it goes into the net, so Holyoke gets the point. Another tied game at 1-1. The last game was back and forth, so let's see how this one goes. Holyoke serves. East Longmeadow sets up the outside into the net, so Holyoke gets the point. Everything with volleyball has to be timed perfectly. The sets, the spikes, the digs, even the serves. Serve goes up by Holyoke. And Holyoke got the ace there. Tough serve to get. It was very long with good placement. Holyoke serves. Great pass by East Longmeadow with the spike. Holyoke gets it back to set up the right side, who also spikes. A push by East Longmeadow. Holyoke's outside, and East Longmeadow tipped it. Holyoke has to recover with a bump over. The setter sets up the middle, but it goes into the net, so the refs are calling it Holyoke's point. Holyoke is now up by 3. The score at 1-4. Holyoke serves the ball. And it's shanked, so an ace for Holyoke. Holyoke is taking this one. 5-1. Number 9 for Holyoke, and the ball goes up. East Longmeadow sets up the outside. And the ref called that it was out of bounds, so Holyoke gets the point. The Spartans need to recover right now in order to get back in this game. Ball goes up. And it's going to be a nice little hit over. Holyoke bumps it over. Riley held with great defense this game. East Longmeadow tried to spike it, but it came back from the net, so Holyoke gets it at 7-1. You can see East Longmeadow is ready for serve receive, wanting the ball back. Again, Riley held with the pass. Great defense. And East Longmeadow gets the point with the spike. This is the Spartans' chance to get back into this game at 2-7. Number 23, Dave Becker serving for East Longmeadow. Holyoke gets it. A pass close to the net. East Longmeadow, great hustle there. Holyoke sets up the outside with a spike and a kill. Number 1 gets that point. I mean, not number 1, number 10 gets that kill.
Hey, let's go, Jerry.
The score is now 2-8. Holyoke in the lead. The ball goes up. The Spartans set up the middle. Holyoke is going to bump that one over. West sets up the outside. And a kill for Riley Held. A substitution for the Spartans. Number 20, Nick Cafaro, is going in for East Longmeadow. Cafaro, my fault. Nick Cafaro is going in for East Longmeadow. East Longmeadow serves the ball. Holyoke with a push over. East Longmeadow recovers from the push. The Spartans try to hit that one over, but it just did not make it. So Holyoke gets the point. Substitution for Holyoke. Number 16 is going in to serve.
Hey, let's go, Andrew. Hey, good job, Eddie. Good job, Jerry. Number 1 fan right there.
Holyoke serves the ball. Nice recovery by East Longmeadow, who is going to push it over. Holyoke sets up the outside, number 10. But they were able to recover from East Longmeadow's block. East Longmeadow races to get the ball, a bump over. Holyoke with a tip. East Longmeadow with the push. Holyoke sets up outside, who is a short tip and a pancake by number 7, Wes Olin. Pancakes are very, very rare, but Wes Olin just did it. And a kill with Riley Held. Great play there. East Longmeadow sure got the crowd excited on that one. Great job by Wes Olin with that pancake. That's when someone dives and their hand is flat on the floor and the ball goes up. 21, Nicholas Demarest serves. Holyoke with the push over. Outside bumps it for another push. That was very hard to read. Holyoke with another push. West sets up the back. Holyoke was able to retrieve that one with a tip. Nice defense by East Longmeadow, who was able to get that one up. East Longmeadow sets up outside with a spike and a kill. Point goes to East Longmeadow. Holyoke tried to block that one, but it went out of bounds. A very exciting match, but Holyoke is up by 4 points. The score at 5-9. 21, Nicholas Demarest is serving. And he gets an ace off of that one because Holyoke shanked the ball. The Spartans down by 6, hoping to come back right now. The score at 6-9. Ball goes up. Holyoke with a nice pass. Had to die for that one. East Longmeadow gets called for a carry, so point goes to Holyoke. A lot of great hustle in this game. Holyoke serves, and a long shot out of bounds, so East Longmeadow gets the point. You can see both teams are very serious right now. Holyoke needs this game, and East Longmeadow wants to win. A play that was very close to the net, but East Longmeadow was able to get a higher jump, was able to jump higher, so they were able to get the point. Another timeout by Holyoke, so we will take a break. Stay tuned.
If you're a local business owner, you should consider supporting LCAT's coverage of sports here in East Longmeadow by becoming an underwriter of our very popular sports programming. Choose from 3-month packages up to a full year and let our viewers know that you support our teams and LCAT's commitment to share their achievements within the East Longmeadow community. To learn more about how you can become an underwriter with surprisingly affordable introductory packages, contact Sports Director Jamie Rook at 413-525-4220.
We're back from the timeout as Riley Held is serving and caught Holyoke off guard. Still Holyoke, great hustle by running to the ball, but just could not make it. Holyoke is up by 1 point at the score 9-10. East Longmeadow serves. Holyoke pushes the ball over. West Olin sets up the outside for a spike and a kill. Nice job. Another tied score at 10-10. Last game kept going back and forth. I wonder if this one's going to be just like that. Holyoke tries to tip it over, and they get called for touching the net. Oh, nope, they get called for a carry. My fault. Holyoke gets called for a carry, so East Longmeadow gets the point. Riley Held is now serving for East Longmeadow. The ball goes up. Holyoke pushes that one. Outside hit by East Longmeadow. Great hustle by Holyoke, who again gets called for a carry, so East Longmeadow gets the point. Spartans are now up by 2 at 12-10. The ball goes up. Holyoke sets up the middle with a spike, and nope, the refs called it out, so East Longmeadow gets the point. Holyoke's trying to cheer up the crowd. Ball goes up, a short serve, but it goes out of bounds, so East Longmeadow again with another point, who has got 4 points in a row now. Substitution for Holyoke. Number 1 is going in. Riley Held serves. Another long serve. Holyoke tries to spike it but goes into the net. Spartans take the lead by 5 points. Ball goes up. Holyoke's libero gets it, but it's too close to the net. They don't know how to act. Spartans now up by 6. Ball goes up. And it's out of bounds, so Holyoke gets the point and has a chance to take back the game. Number 6 for Holyoke is serving. A very powerful serve. East Longmeadow's number 21 had to get very low to dig that one. And another great defensive play by Holyoke, but yet could not get it over. So Spartans get that one. Score now at 17-11. Substitution for the Spartans. The ball goes up. Holyoke setter had to run to that one, and they're going to bump it over. Holyoke setter West Olin sets it up to the middle. Holyoke gets it back, who also sets it to the middle. Spartans were able to block it, but not quite, so Holyoke gets the point. The score now at 17-12. Spartans in the lead. We have 18 serving for Holyoke. West Olin does a tricky play and pushes that one, and then spikes it. Holyoke has to recover, playing great defense. A long push by Holyoke. West Olin sets up the outside. And a great spike by East Longmeadow. Holyoke shanks it, and again, Spartans with another point. 18-12. West Olin, who has been making great assists this game, is now serving. A jump serve there. Holyoke's able to bump it. And it's going to be a back set over. Right side is set up by East Long Meadow. Holyoke almost had that one as it went through one player, but the player behind it was able to get it.
Come on, Holyoke. Communication.
Substitution for Holyoke. Number 7 is going in for number 16.
Lock, lock.
The serve goes up. And a high bump by Holyoke. It's going to be a bump over. Great defense by East Long Meadow. With a spike, but it goes into the net. Holyoke gets the point. Another close game, 19-13 with Spartans in the lead. Spartans set up for serve receive. Holyoke's number 1 is serving. The middle gets set up with a spike that goes long. Holyoke pushes it over. Sets up outside with a spike, but Holyoke was able to recover with a long... Oh! Holyoke was called for a carry there. Great job by Holyoke recovering from the ceiling. After the ball hits the ceiling, it comes down fast. East Long Meadow serves. Holyoke with the bump right over. East Long Meadow sets up outside with a kill. Riley Held has been doing great on kills this game. We have another substitution for Holyoke. Number 23, Dave Becker is serving. Ball goes up. Holyoke gets it to the setter, who sets up the middle with a bump over. Not the middle, the outside. East Long Meadow sets up outside. Wow! Holyoke was able to recover their block. Great job. East Long Meadow sets up middle. Great spike. Holyoke retrieves. Another spike over. Great back and forth game right here. Riley held with the spike. Holyoke was able to get it, and they push back. And Spartans get called with the carry. The score at 21-14. Holyoke serves now. Number 5. Ball goes up. Oh, into the net. Spartans get the point. They now only have 3 more points to win the game. Nick Cafaro goes in for East Long Meadow. Alec Hills is serving. Holyoke sets up outside. East Long Meadow also sets up outside, but Holyoke was able to block it. The score now 22-15. Substitutions for Holyoke. Number 16 will be serving. Great game to be watching right now. Amazing talent on both teams. Oh no! Lack of communication problem for East Long Meadow. That's always tough for any team. The setter is supposed to get the second ball, but if they're too far away, then someone is supposed to help out if the setter calls help. A very tight serve by Holyoke. It's going to be a bump over. East Long Meadow with the dive. And that works. The dive works for East Long Meadow. They get the point. It is now 23-16 for the Spartans. This is Demarest serving, number 21. Nice long serve. Holyoke was a little out of control there. Powerful bumps. And a timeout is called. East Longmeadow needs only one more point to win. We'll be right back. And we're back. Nicholas Demarest is serving. Spartans only need one more point to win this whole entire match, as they already won the last 2 games. The serve is up. Moment of truth. Holyoke spikes it. East Longmeadow sets up the outside. And gets the kill, gets the point, and wins the match. Great job by both teams. A lot of talent held. Great matchup. Thanks for tuning in and watching LCAT. The real estate market player of the game goes to Wes Olin. I was very impressed by his pancake. Those are so rare. And his setting was amazing, having so many assists. Great job to Wes Olin. Again, thanks for watching LCAT. Stay tuned for the next volleyball game. I'm Rebecca Green. Good night.